Welcome to the ARCS Ignition Series here from Kansas Motor Speedway. Get you. Here we are, gridding up here. Noah Belleville is going to start on the pole. Edward Marshall second. Austin Mongold third. Bradley Wright fourth. Cody Pennell fifth. Dale Markowski sixth. Mike LaJoy in seventh. Tracy Pennell in eighth. Jacob Oliver in ninth. And Alyssa Sharp in 10th place. Gridding up here for 100 laps. First stage will be at the end of lap 40. So as the leaders come to lap 41, we will throw that caution. That'll be the first and only stage here tonight. We are still sitting here. Bring up the... Let's hide that. There we go. The grid here. There you see it. Noah Belleville will start on pole. Edward Marshall second. Austin Mongold in third. Bradley Wright fourth. Cody Pennell fifth. Dale Markowski sixth. Mike LaJoy seventh. Tracy Pennell in eighth. Jacob Oliver ninth. Alyssa Sharp 10th. Mark Delia will start in 11th place. John Smeal in 12th. Patrick Allen 13th. Patrick Oberstadt will be 14th. Ben Choate starting 15th. Zach McBride 16th. Thomas Andrews in 17th. Miles Nelson will start in 18th. And Tristan Catania in 19th. Cody Riggs and Toby Estes both are disqualified from this event as they have already run their two races in the Xfinity Series here. ARCS Ignition. So here we come, lining up under pace laps here. '29 of Bradley Wright making his second start here in the Ignition Series. He's a full-time A-squared driver. He is the only full-time A-squared driver in this field, I believe. Just double check that, but I believe that's true. Yep, that is true. Cody Riggs, Tristan Catania, and Toby Estes, all three will not start this race. Tristan Catania joined the race, but did not grid up. So Thomas Andrews will start back there in 18th, and Noah Belleville will start in first place here. As the pace car is off, we're going to go green flag racing here at Kansas. Green flag flies here, lap 1 of 100. Edward Marshall. It's kind of a rough start there on the outside line. Noah Belleville and Austin Mongold doing really good there on the inside line. Right along with the one of Tracy Pennell coming out of retirement here. He's in 9th place right now. Finally got him some good internet down here in Good Hope, Georgia. So two Good Hope, Georgia natives in the field tonight. The one of Tracy Pennell as well as the 12 of Cody Pennell running in one of my cars tonight in that number 12 car. So good to see Cody Pennell out here currently running in 4th place, trying to get up there and win this thing. Lap 2 of 100 here. Long way to go until we get to the end of the stage, which is lap 40 of 100. Noah Belleville currently 4/10 ahead of Austin Mongold. Edward Marshall now being passed by Cody Pennell. See if we can't get a look at that there. Cody Pennell on the outside, really making that number 12 Verizon Ford Mustang work. He's now got his eyes set on 2nd place Austin Mongold. Definitely top side is going to have a really good run on the exit. Bottom line, again, saves a little bit of tires down there, but nothing you know, not a huge savings. So I think the outside line is probably the way to go and the way to be. But right now, Noah Belleville leading lap 5 of 100. Austin Mongold staying in second, but now being pressured by Cody Pennell and Bradley Wright, as there is the 48 of Tristan Catania. Missed out on the start. He's going to be several laps down here as we continue green flag racing. Caution is out. Caution is out. We'll see if we can't get a look here and see what happened there. Ooh, what was the 48 of Tristan Catania looked like? Yeah, tough break there. 48 just trying to run his own race there and goes up. 3 wide, 00 there, and the 41, and the 00 gets into the 41. 41 hooks the 48, and the 48 gets the 45, and the 48 and 41 unfortunately get the raw end of the deal there here. So lap 7 of 100. Tristan Catania 6 laps down already, so not in a good spot to start this race, but Noah Belleville, your race leader. Cody Pennell running in second. Bradley Wright in third. Obviously, Cody Pennell is a part-time driver in A squared. And it looks like everyone coming down pit road here after 7 laps. Probably trying to top off that fuel to make it to lap 40. Looks like Jacob Oliver staying out here. And Dale Markowski and Ben Choate. So those 3 stay out. Figure they can maybe save some fuel under caution and not have to worry too much about fuel, as it looks like everyone is just doing a splash and go here. So Noah Belleville is the first car off pit road. Edward Marshall, I believe, was right behind him. We'll see how this works out after everyone comes out of pit road. It looks like the 18 of Alyssa Sharp in 6th, Michael Joy 7th, John Smill 8th, Zach McBride 9th, and Miles Nelson in 10th. Looks like Cody Pennell, Austin Mongold, Oberstadt, Patrick Allen, Thomas Andrews all stayed on pit road for a little bit longer. So maybe getting some tires there, or maybe fixing some damage that they might have. Who knows? Jacob Oliver now going down pit road. So he's coming in to top off. Maybe he was just waiting for that last lap here under caution, as obviously we're about 2 to green now. Trying to make sure he has enough fuel to make it to the end of the stage. But Cody Pennell definitely lost probably the most spots there in that number 12 machine. Was running in second. Now he's back there in 13th behind his dad of Tracy Pennell and that number 1 Monster Energy Ford Mustang. So we'll see what they can do there back there in 12th and 13th. Briley came out in 11th, so he did beat Cody and Tracy out of pit road. Mark Delia comes out in 10th, Miles Nelson in 9th. So definitely some strategy being played here after the first caution here at Kansas. Now up to Dale Markowski. He picks the inside line on the choose. Ben Choate in the 54 Monster Toyota Supra. Got a couple monster cars in the field tonight. 54 of Ben Choate, as well as the one of Tracy Pinnell in his Monster Energy Ford Mustang. So 2 Monster Energy schemes here tonight at Kansas. A lot of people picking the outside. Nobody picked the inside. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 or 7 cars on the inside picking that inside line. So we'll see how it goes here as the pace truck is gonna come off turn 4, and we will be going green flag racing here in just a moment. Green flag flies once again here at Kansas, and the 32 of Dale Markowski pulls away from that outside line of Ben Choate in the 54. 54 has the 6 of Edward Marshall right behind him. We're going to focus on crashes just in case something crazy happens back here in the back of the field. 28 in the 00, the 13 of John Smeal in 7th right now, running that inside line. Going to be on the inside of the 22. Dale Markowski still your race leader here after 12 laps here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Alyssa Sharp now your race leader. That's the 3 of Noah Belleville, dives it in on the inside. It's going to have to lift just a little bit. So the 18 of Alyssa Sharp will lead here. Lap 13 of 100. 3 of Noah Belleville now going to the outside in front of Dale Markowski. Ben Choate still sticking to the bottom right in front of Edward Marshall. Alyssa Sharp leads one more lap here, coming to lap 14. Got Noah Belleville right on her rear end. Noah's going to stick it on the outside, try and get a good run there. 3 wide back here in the back. That's a 32, the 13 of the 00 of Miles Nelson. Keep it green here. The 13 backs off just a little bit. $15 of 100 now as the 32 continues to try and stay on that high side. Mark Delia now behind him. He's going to peak low here, try and get a run, but not quite enough, so he's going to stay high, then dip low here in 3 and 4. The 22 is going to be almost clear of the 32. Right here, he is going to clear the 32. Oh, we got one. Oh, we got Smeal in the grass. He's going to save it. Great save by the 13 of John Smeal. Almost comes back up, but he's going to save it there. He's now being shown in 11th place. Actually, maybe, yeah, he is in 11th. So he's in 11th. Got 2 monster cars behind him. Ben Choate in the 54 and Tracy Pinnell in the 1. Cody Pinnell in that 12 car. Makes a move on his dad on the outside. And that's one of my cars, 12 car. Would love to see that 12 car in victory lane, but right now he's struggling. Had to come back from pit stop, and oh, Tracy's blinking a little bit. Ben Choate on the outside of John Smeel right now. Oh, and Ben Choate's gonna just barely touch the wall, but it's just enough to really slow him down there. And the 12 of Cody Pennell now on his inside, coming into 3 and 4. Noah Belleville now going to the lead. Go up there and take a look at that there. There you see Noah Belleville, now your race leader after 19 laps here at Kansas. The 6 of Edward Marshall going to the inside now of the 18 of Alyssa Sharp. Fourth place, Miles Nelson, about a second back, and Bradley Wright currently in 5th with Mark Delia right behind him. Mark Delia, another one of the presidential racing entries here tonight. Got 3 presidential racing entries in this race tonight. Of course, Mark Delia in the 22, and then the 12 of Cody Pennell and the 1 of Tracy Pennell. All 3 racing for presidential racing tonight, as they are 2 wide into 3. The 2 of Thomas Andrews. Of course, the 29 of Bradley Wright, their teammates, so just going to let him kind of go fight. Oh, we got one sideways back there. That was the 12 of Cody Pennell, as well as looks like another car that may have been having some issues back there. Tracy Pennell still having a little bit of blinking issues with his new internet. It's unfortunate. We'll have to get that solved before his next race, but he's back there running in 11th right behind Cody, kind of just following in his footsteps. Lap 22 of 100. The first stage will be at the end of lap 40. So we'll have 60 laps after that first stage there, as the 12 car running that outside line, trying to catch the 28 of Zach McBride. Currently running in 9th, Dale Markowski in 8th, Bradley Wright 7th, and Alyssa Sharp has fallen back to 6th place now. So it looks like maybe those old tires really causing an issue for that 18 car right now here at Kansas. Three wide coming out of turn 2, the 32, the 18, and the 29. They make it out okay, so we'll keep it green here. Car on the outside. He'll be stuck behind this 18 as he's going to peak high and have to check up. The 1 of Tracy Pennell on the inside of the 18. He's going to have to check up. 28 and 18 definitely slower than this 12 and 1 and 17 of Mike LaJoy. As the 12 is going to drop down low here, try to get around the 18. Oh, the 28 cuts him off there. 18 definitely struggling here, is now the 1 of Tracy Pennell. Going to the inside of the 18. Has the 18 cleared, and now the 12 and the 1 working on the 28 of Zach McBride. So you got 2 Pennells in the top 10 now. Cody in 8th, fighting for 8th. And Tracy Pennell now in 10th. Noah Belleville still your race leader by about 3/10 over Edward Marshall. Miles Nelson about 2.4 seconds back. Thomas Andrews about 2.6 seconds back. And then Bradley Wright 4 seconds back from the race lead here, as the 12 of Cody Pennell moves into 8th. Now he's going to go to the outside of Mark Delia, battling for 7th. Tracy Pennell also up there battling. Now he's running that outside line. Mark Delia, that's 3 of my cars, 12, 22, and 1. All 3 in the top 10. Actually, the only 3 cars I have in this race tonight. So hopefully they play nice together, entering turn 1 out of turn 2. 12 car really looks like he's got the outside line rolling right now. A little bit of blink from the 32 of Dale Markowski. Delia falls out of the top 10 as Mike LaJoy passes him there. It's now the 12 of Cody Pennell's going to the inside of Briley Wright, and Dale Markowski, some blinking issues there as he comes down in front of Cody. I'm sure Cody was not happy about that. Bradley Wright, I see Tracy blinking a little bit. Bradley Wright on the outside. May just be saving his tires here to finish this stage, but right now Noah Belleville and Edward Marshall are your top 2. Miles Nelson's in third, Thomas Andrews in 4th, and then Dale Markowski right now being scored in 5th place. Coming to lap 30, end of the first and only stage will be lap 40 of 100. As Cody and Tracy, now father and son, racing together. Oh, Cody's in the wall. Oh, Tracy had to lift. That was a really good save by both of those drivers, as the 17 of Mike LaJoy now right on Tracy's rear end. Cody just got in a little hot and unfortunately got that wall. So it's really easy to do here at Kansas. You want to run the outside line, but you got to be careful not to hit the wall on entry. Drive it in a little bit too hard and it will cause you issues, unfortunately. Right now, Noah Belleville, 2.4 second lead. He has walked away with this thing. We've seen Noah Belleville be very successful with these tracks that have more of an outside line preference, like Kansas or Homestead. You know, the tracks that you want to be right up against the wall to be fast. Noah Belleville has been very, very successful at those tracks. As you see, he's hugging the wall there as he has a 2.5 second lead as he comes to lap 33 of 100. Miles Nelson has now taken second place from Edward Marshall. Thomas Andrews has fallen about a second back from Miles Nelson and Edward Marshall. Then you have Dale Markowski in 5th, and now Cody Pennell actually being pressured for 5th place. Mike LaJoy is going to make his way around the 12. So Cody now running in 6th. Oh, a little bit of a lag there from our end, I think. So Mike LaJoy in 6th, Cody Pennell in 7th. Actually, it might be Mike LaJoy that's causing us those issues. So we'll swap over to the 12 of Cody Pennell. Cody Pennell in 7th, Tracy Pennell in 8th, Briley Wright 9th, and Zach McBride currently in 10th place. Tristan Catania still on pit road, Patrick Allen on pit road, and Ben Choate on pit road. Not sure exactly what strategy is. There you see Ben Choate. Looks like he may have... Nope, Ben Choate gets back going. Patrick Allen just now coming out of pit road. Tristan Catania is several laps down. Still having some issues with blinking with him as well. But Noah Belleville actually lost a little bit of time. He's only about 1.8 seconds ahead of Miles Nelson now. Was, a good 2.5 seconds ahead. So Miles Nelson making up some ground here in second place. Edward Marshall in third. Thomas Andrews fourth. Michael Joy has made his way to fifth. Mark Delia back here running in 13th as the 32 of Dale Markowski comes off pit road. Definitely looks like some people were not able to make it on fuel. So we'll keep an eye on that. Dale Markowski right now is being shown as the first car 1 lap down. Ash Gallon 2 laps down. Of Alyssa Sharp, she's running in 10th place. 45 of Patrick Allen Jr. not for position. Neither is the 32 of Dale Markowski. 38 of 100, we're getting close to the stage break here. .39 of 100 now. We go up to Noah Belleville. Now 2 seconds ahead of Miles Nelson. He is closing in on Austin Mongold, who is currently not a lap down, but he is trying his best to stay on the lead lap here. And that will help Dale Markowski because he is the first car a lap down right now. So if Austin can stay on the lead lap, Dale Markowski will get the lucky dog, but it does not look like Austin will be able to stay on the lead lap as I don't know, he's got a good run on the bottom there. 3-0 Belleville, your race leader by 2.3 seconds. Coming around turn 4, he's going to go low. He's actually going to pass the 60 of Austin Mongold to the checkered, green-white checkered. Not the actual checkered, but lap 41 of 100 here. Noah Belleville is going to be your stage winner. Miles Nelson second, Edward Marshall third, Michael Joy fourth, Thomas Andrews fifth, Jacob Oliver sixth, Cody Pennell 7th, Tracy Pennell 8th, Briley Wright 9th, and Alyssa Sharp in 10th place. So we're going to take a short break here. Everybody, go grab you a snack, grab you a drink, do what you got to do. We'll bring you green flag racing here momentarily. They're going to be bunched back up, and it is going to be a hell of a race here for these last 60 laps on Friday night, prime time, ARCS Ignition Series. Glad to have everyone here tonight, and we'll bring you green flag racing here momentarily. Alright, we are back here at Kansas Motor Speedway with the ARCS Ignition Series. Miles Nelson, looks like he's going to be your race leader. Michael Joy second, Jacob Oliver third, Bradley Wright fourth, Tracy Pennell in fifth, Alessis Sharp sixth, Cody Pennell seventh, Noah Belleville eighth, Zach McBride ninth, and John Smeal rounds out your top 10. Second caution of the night. Only one caution other than the stage break here. Dale Markowski 13th and 1 lap down. Edward Marshall 1 lap down. Austin Mongold, Thomas Andrews, and Patrick Allen all being shown 1 lap down, at least from our scoring anyway. So 5 cars 1 lap down. Ben Choate is 3 laps down. It looks like Patrick Allen and Ben Choate going to take the wave around here. And there they go, the 45 and the 54. So the 45 went from 2 laps down, now only 1 lap down. Going to be battling with 4 or 5 other cars that are 1 lap down. Miles Nelson will be your leader. Mike LaJoy on the outside. Jacob Oliver running in third. Bradley Wright fourth. And Alessis Sharp in fifth here for the restart. Actually, Alessis Sharp looks like she will be starting in sixth. Tracy Pennell will be in fifth here on the restart. Lap 45 of 100 here at Kansas. We're going to turn them loose one more time. See what these ladies and gents can do. Pace car is off. We are green flag racing here, coming to lap 46 of 100 here at the ARCS Ignition Series from Kansas Motor Speedway. Miles Nelson gets a really good jump. Gonna go to the outside of the 17 of Mike LaJoy. '18 of Alessis Sharp, currently battling with the 12 and the 1 of Tracy and Cody Pennell. Tracy running a really good race on that inside line. He told me before this race he was going to be on the inside like Kevin Harvick. So far he has tried to stay true to that, but I told him that outside line is going to be fast. It's going to be hard to make a pass if you don't run that outside line. It's the 1 now in front of the 28 of Zach McBride. John Smeal running the inside line like Kevin Harvick. 3 wide coming out of turn 4, and the 1 gets ahead of the 28 and makes it okay here under green flag racing. Lap 48 of 100. We're almost halfway here in this race. They will not be able to make it to the end on fuel. Oh, the 13 John Smeal gets really loose there on the back straightaway. 41 of Patrick Overstat now on the outside of 13 of John Smeal. He's going to check up a little bit. 13 of John Smeal going high. I'm going to let off just a little bit there. Mike LaJoy, your current race leader, with Miles Nelson about 3/10 back. Bradley Wright, Jacob Oliver, and then Cody Pennell. That is your top 5 right now. 3 of Noah Belleville. He's now back in 7th. He was your race leader there for just a little bit. I say a little bit. It was probably about 30 or 40 laps as he makes a move on the inside, passes the 18 of Alyssa Sharp. Now he has the 12 of Cody Pennell in his sights. '17 of Mike LaJoy now pulled away to about a second lead over second place Briley Wright. Cody Pennell is going to go to the inside of the 76 of Jacob Oliver. So Cody Pennell into fourth place here, lap 52 of 100. Looks like the 18 of Alyssa Sharp. Oh, she is struggling here as she was in the middle and then kind of went up high and blocked Tracy there. As the 76 of Jacob Oliver now falling into the grasps of the 3 of Noah Belleville. Oh, Noah Belleville actually having a little bit of a blinking issue there. 28 on the inside of the 18 of Alyssa Sharp. The 1 of Tracy Pennell right behind them. Tracy goes up the track into the wall just a little bit, but gonna stay in the throttle there. Now he's gonna go middle, back up high. Cody Pennell now in third place, battling for third place at least. And he gets around Miles Nelson. Those two have a little bit of a history. So good to see them pass each other cleanly here. It's that number 12 Verizon Ford Mustang now setting his sights on Briley Wright. Top 3 right now, Mike LaJoy, Briley Wright, Cody Pennell after 55 laps of 100 laps here. So just over halfway. Some really good racing on the racetrack here. 18 and the 1. Oh, the 1 of Tracy Pennell gets into the 18. Sends the 18 up the track. Keeping it green though as Smil and Patrick Oberstadt both pass the 18 of Alyssa Sharp. She will now be scored in 11th place. With the 6 of Edward Marshall right behind her. He is 1 lap down, as well as Thomas Andrews, Austin Mongold, Dale Markowski, and there was one other one. We'll get that here in just a second. So a bunch of cars a lap down right now, trying to battle. Patrick Allen actually is being shown in pit road, so I guess he had to pit. Ben Choates showing 3 laps down, and then Tristan Catania, Toby Estes, and Cody Riggs all out of this race here this evening at Kansas. 6 of Edward Marshall still trying to battle that 18 of Alyssa Sharp. She is still in 11th. Mark Delia in 12th. He is about a second back from the 18 of Alyssa Sharp, just kind of cruising right now. Noah Belleville has now made his way past Miles Nelson, so he is in 4th place here tonight. '41 of Patrick Oberstadt. He's currently out there battling with the 18. He's being shown in 11th place right now. Only 12 cars on the lead lap here. Patrick Allen now being shown 3 laps down. Had to come down pit road, unfortunately, because he took the wave around and did not have enough fuel there to make it to the end. So unfortunately for Patrick Allen, he's being shown 3 laps down here with only about 41 laps remaining here in this race. Mike LaJoie has just taken off. 2.4 second lead over Briley Wright in that number 29 machine. Briley Wright, again, a full-time A-squared driver, so he will not score points for this race, but he still can get up there and get him a race win if he can catch Mike LaJoie. That's the big deal now. Is Noah Belleville, again, he is on a mission now, passing the 12 of Cody Pennell, the 00 of Miles Nelson, also passing Cody and slipping right in front of the 12. Again, these two have a history, so keep an eye on that. The 00 definitely making a very aggressive move there, slipping up in front of Cody, and the caution's out. So third caution of the night. Ooh, looks like it was the 22 of Mark Delia. Play it along here, the 22. Oh, it looks like the 6 got loose, and the 6 comes back up and into the 22. Involved the 32 as well. 6 kind of got lucky there, honestly. Yeah, it looked like the 6 and the 18 got together. Yep, right there. A little bit of net code, but got together. 6 saved it and then didn't save it, and poor old Mark Delia involved. I tell y'all what, Mark Delia, he's one of my drivers. I love him to death. He is such a good driver, but he has absolutely the worst luck of anyone other than me. He has probably the same bad luck as I have in A-squared, but just, you know, running his own race, and unfortunately, along with his cockpit here and see, I mean, he's just running his own race, and the 6 just comes up and hits him. I mean, that's nothing he can do there from his side of things. You know, tries to keep it on the wall, and then there goes the 6, just as good as possible. You know, I mean, very unfortunate for 22 of Mark Delia. I hate that for him, but luckily he was able to take a faster pair. But now gonna have to play it safe here for the rest of the race here, as we have 63 laps of 100. Mike LaJoie currently in first, Noah Belleville second, Briley Wright third, Miles Nelson in fourth, Jacob Oliver fifth, John Smills sixth, Tracy Pennell seventh, Alyssa Sharp eighth, Thomas Andrews ninth, and Patrick Oberstadt in 10th. So we will take a short break here. We'll be right back with Green Flag Racing here. Lap 64 of 100 here tonight. The third caution, second caution for incident, and so far so good. We've had a pretty clean race, and Patrick Allen Jr. out there, as well as Edward Marshall, trying to get a wave around. So Patrick Allen did come down pit road and got some fuel, so he will be back 2 laps down. Edward Marshall will make his way back, I believe, on the lead lap. So good to see those two try and get, you know, a couple laps back between the two of them. And Mike LaJoie right now is the man to beat, but we'll see now. Noah Belleville in second and Briley Wright in third, 2 teammates. We'll see what they have for Mike LaJoie here momentarily. We'll be right back with green flag action here at Kansas with ARCS Ignition Series. Going green here. 17 of Mike LaJoy on the inside, the 00 of Miles Nelson on the outside. Green flag flies here at Kansas Motor Speedway. 17 is your race leader, Mike LaJoy. 66 of 100. Very, very quickly running these laps down as the 3 of Noah Belleville up there battling. 29 of Bradley Wright currently in 4th, John Smill in 5th, Tracy Pinnell in 6th. Oh, the 3 slides up in front of the 17 of Mike LaJoy. Mike LaJoy is going to go to the inside here. Miles Nelson's is going to go to the inside too. They're going to be 3 wide here for the lead. This is not good at all. 17 of Mike LaJoy backs off just a little bit. The 00 of Miles Nelson goes to the race lead. 17 still sticking it on the inside. And go up just a little bit. Now the 3 of Noah Belleville. Gonna try and track down the 00 of Miles Nelson. As Tracy Pinnell now in 5th, Cody Pinnell 6th, John Smill 7th. Cody's gonna pass Smill and his dad, Tracy Pinnell. Now we have 14 cars on the lead lap. Edward Marshall, the last car a lap down, being scored in 14th. As Miles Nelson is about 5/10 ahead of Noah Belleville. Bradley Wright in 4th. He's trying to get up there and battle for the top 3 spots. Cody Pinnell in 5th now, with his dad Tracy Pinnell behind him in 6th. Good run for the Pinnell duo in 5th and 6th. Would love to be out there racing with those two, but I'm up here in the booth by myself. But that's okay. I love calling these races by myself. It's a lot of fun. Nobody coming over top of me. Nobody trying to interrupt me. It's a lot of fun up here in the booth. So. Just throw a shout out to everybody watching. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Got about 30 laps remaining here at Kansas. Y'all throw in the chat there who you think might win. Whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, let us know. Who do you think's gonna win this thing? Miles Nelson looking really good right now, but Mike LaJoy and Noah Belleville really battling, and Bradley Wright right there with them. And Cody Pinnell and Tracy Pinnell not far behind them. So if they make a mistake, those two Pinnell cars will be able to be right up there up front. Good run by Tracy. I mean, again, you know, he is family to me, obviously. But he has not raced in a long time, ladies and gents. And I tell you what, Tracy is really shown that he has some skill. Up there running in 6th right now. Again, I mean, he has not raced in over 3-4 months, and to come back on here and just jump in here and run 6th right behind his son of Cody, really impressive. So shout out to Tracy. I mean, it's that's tough to do. A lot of us really struggle with jumping back into these things after, you know, a few months off, and the fact that Tracy can be up there, you know, in 6th, now 7th, just really cool. So shout out to Tracy. Hopefully he gets him a top 10 out of this thing tonight. But right now, Miles Nelson and Mike LaJoy are the two that are battling. Now they have let Noah and Bradley Wright and Cody Pennell catch them here, as it's lap 75 of 100. We're getting close here to 25 to go. Donald Ray says Noah Belleville or Moldy has this unless Cody is in top 4 with a late race caution and tires. Well, Cody is in 5th, but he does, I think he does have one of those mystery set of tires left. But right now, Miles Nelson is the man to beat. Mike LaJoy does finally make the pass on Noah Belleville, but now Noah Belleville is going to go to the inside, send it in there really, really hard, try and, yep, slide job. Gonna pull that little slide job as well as the 29 of Bradley Wright. So I wonder if Mike LaJoy didn't use up his tires trying to battle with that 3 of Noah Belleville. Now Cody Pennell in 5th. He's just battling, trying to maybe save his stuff as well, as we have 24 to go here at Kansas. Now coming to 22 to go here at Kansas. Miles Nelson still ahead of Noah Belleville by about 0.6 of a second. Cody Pennell now closing on the 17 of Mike LaJoy. That's for 4th place. Right now your podium, oh, caution. Caution is out. Take a look here and see. See if we can't see what the crash was. 41 got into the wall a little bit, but didn't look too bad. So yeah, let's go back to end of session. Let's go back. Oh, it was the 18 and the 13. 18 of Alyssa Sharp and the 13 of John Smill. I feel like probably got the worst end of it. Well, it doesn't look too bad. I think he kept it off. Wow, what a save by the 13 of John Smill. Absolutely amazing. Again, let's go back here just and take a ride along with the 13 of John Smill. What a save here. I mean, you see, he gets loose and then it just gets turned and then gets turned again. And unbelievable save. What a save. Very, very nice save by John Smill in that Ford Mustang. The Smill Racing Designs, B-Tron Racing, Ford Mustang. Unbelievable. Hate to see that he was in that wreck, but really got no damage out of it. And he's going to be able to come down pit road and get him some tires and see what he can do to get him to the end, as pretty much everybody on the lead lap comes down pit road here. 20 to go, 4th caution of the night. We'll be right back. We'll have green flag racing here momentarily. There's going to be 13 on the lead lap. Looks like Austin Mongold maybe getting the lucky dog. I think Dale Markowski and Edward Marshall may try and get the wave around, but we'll keep up with that here in just a moment. Noah Belleville, your race leader. Looks like we have several wave around cars here. The 32 of Dale Markowski, the 6 of Edward Marshall, and the 45 of Patrick Allen. The 32 and the 6 will be back on the lead lap. The 45 of Patrick Allen will be only one lap down, so if he can get a quick caution, that 45 car will be back on the lead lap after the next caution. Awesome Mongold was your lucky dog. He is now catching the field, as here we see all the wave arounds go around. It's a 54 of Ben Choate as well. He's now only 2 laps down, so he's hoping for a few more cautions here, as there's only 2 cars that are a lap down. That's Patrick Allen 1 lap down and Ben Choate 2 laps down. So 3 more cautions here in the last 18 laps, and both of those drivers will be back on the lead lap. But we're double file here, getting ready to go green with 17 to go at the line. Coming out of turn 4, pace truck goes down pit road. You got 3 Bandit Racing drivers up here with Noah Belleville, Thomas Andrews, and Bradley Wright. Noah Belleville gets a really good start, 17 to go here at Kansas. 00 of Miles Nelson goes to the top, comes back to the bottom, right behind the 3 of Noah Belleville. 29 of Bradley Wright in 3rd right now. Michael Joy in 4th, John Smill 5th, Thomas Andrews 6th. A gaggle of cars. Back here, we are 3 wide, 2 cars deep here at Kansas, coming into turn 1. The 12 of Cody Pennell on the outside of the 1 of Tracy. The 2 of Thomas Andrews definitely did not take tires. He is struggling on that outside row. The 60 of Austin Mongold's going to go stick it to the outside. The 2's in the wall. 2's going to keep it. Oh, the 1 and the 18 make contact. The 1's in the grass. That's Tracy Pennell. He's going to keep it going. He's got 1 on his inside. He's going to keep it going, though. So Tracy Pennell, unfortunately, now being shown in 15th. Made contact with the 18 of Alyssa Sharp. Noah Belleville is being shown on pit road, but that is not accurate at all. $14 to go here at Kansas. Miles Nelson is your race leader, but not by much. Noah Belleville is right there on his back bumper. Bradley Wright in 3rd, Michael Joy 4th, Cody Pennell in 5th, Zach McBride in 6th, Smeal in 7th. Mark Delia has made his way back up to 8th. Alyssa Sharp in, well, wasn't 9th. Oh, there's a caution. I'm going to assume it was Alyssa Sharp because I saw her dropping through the results page. Yeah, 18, yep. 18 got to the 60 and then spun it around at the start finish line. And the 18 and the 60 both involved in that. We'll take a look from Austin Mongold's point of view here. You see running the outside, kind of the middle to outside, and yep, Alyssa just gets the wall and collects the 60 of Austin Mongold. Unfortunate there for the 60, and he probably came, yeah, he's came through pit road there. Probably going to have a black flag cleared there, unfortunately. So 12 to go. It's getting intense here. This is where it gets very, very, very important. Miles Nelson, your race leader. Have to see what happens here. 5th caution of the night. We'll take a quick break again here. Go grab you a snack, grab you a beer, grab you a water or a beverage, and we'll have green flag racing here momentarily. Alright, 10 to go, and we have, looks like still 2 laps remaining here. Still looks like drivers will be making their choose cone here at the line. 00 of Miles Nelson is currently your race leader. The 3 of Noah Belleville 2nd. Riley Wright in 3rd. Michael Joy 4th. Cody Pennell 5th. Zach McBride in 6th. John Smill 7th. Mark Delia 8th. Patrick Oberstadt 9th. Jacob Oliver in 10th. And Tracy Pennell in 11th. That's your top 11 here. Be coming to 9 to go here at the choose cone. We'll see what these drivers do here on choose cone. Double zero of Miles Nelson picks the inside. The 3 of Noah Belleville, as well as the 29 of Riley Wright, pick the outside. 17 and the 12 of Mike LaJoy and Cody Pennell pick the inside. And then Zach McBride will start 3rd row on the outside. So this is where it's going to get intense. We'll be taking the green with 8 laps remaining here at Kansas. Who has the better tires? Who has the better strategy? We'll find out here in under 15 seconds. Coming off turn 4, the pace truck will peel off down pit road. 8 laps will be remaining when they take the green flag here. As double zero gets a good start, the 3 of Noah Belleville's got his teammate up to 29 of Riley Wright behind him. pushing one another through 1 and 2, but the 3 right beside the 17 of Michael Joy, the 12 of Cody Pennell, trying his best to stay on the inside. Double Zero still your race leader. Coming to 7 laps remaining here at Kansas. The 3 of Noah Belleville goes high, then ducks low. Definitely looked high and then went low, and then he's going to pull in front of the Double Zero, but the Double Zero is going to get to the inside of the 3. They're going to be side by side here on the back straightaway, and they're going to make a little bit of contact. The 29 and the 17 right behind these two, ready to pounce if there's any issues between these front two. The 12 of Cody Pennell in 5th right now, just kind of waiting to see what happens with these top 4. Noah Belleville gets the lead, but the Double Zero is going to dip low, get a good run into the corner, but a bad run off. And, ooh, he's going to make a little bit of contact, it looked like, actually. But now the 3 of Noah Belleville running that high side. Got a really good run, but so did the Double Zero. The 29 is going to get into it. The 17's into the inside wall, or inside grass. 5 laps to go. That's going to put the 12 of Cody Pennell in 3rd place. No caution. Just 1 car, so the 3 of Noah Belleville up here pulling away now from the Double Zero of Miles Nelson. Miles is trying that inside line, but just does not get a good run off. Oh, we got one. Oh, one in the outside wall. That may be a caution. Yep. Kind of figured that would be a caution. We'll go back and see that. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, but didn't quite. Yep. The 22 of Mark Delia comes down, hits the 28 of Zach McBride. They both do keep going, but came back up on track, and both of them, unfortunately, made contact with each other, and that's all it takes. So, caution's out. 6th caution of the night. With 3 to go, that'll put us in green-white checkered formation here. So, Noah Belleville, Miles Nelson, Cody Pennell, Briley Wright, Jacob Oliver, Edward Marshall, Dale Markowski, Patrick Uberstadt, Michael Joy, and Austin Mongold, your top 10 here at this moment. Had a few, it looks like Smeal, Patrick Allen, and Thomas Andrews all came down pit road. Maybe got that last set of tires. Topped it off just in case maybe they were close on fuel. But they'll be back in probably about 14th, 15th. I'm sorry, 15th, 16th, and 17th. Ben Choate now in 18th, only 1 lap down, so if he can get a another green-white checkered attempt here, he will get back on the lead lap. Your top 5 right now is Noah Belleville, Miles Nelson, Cody Pennell, Bradley Wright and Jacob Oliver. Again, we know there's a little bit of history between Miles Nelson and Cody Pennell, so we'll keep an eye on those two here, as this will be our first attempt at the green-white checkered. See what happens here as they'll be coming to the choose cone next time around. Noah Belleville will probably pick the inside, but we'll see. We'll see what he picks here. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll have the choose cone and the green flag here in just a moment. Choose cone here, and the 3 picks outside, the 00 on the inside, the 12 will go to the outside. That puts the 76 of Jacob Oliver second on the inside. The 6 of Edward Marshall will be third on the inside. The 41 of Patrick Oberstadt, he'll be fourth on that outside line. Haven't talked much about him tonight. Good to see an Oberstadt brother up there in the top 10. Steven and Patrick both joined in ARCS this year, and been a joy to run with both of them. Love running with Patrick and Steven. Steven and Jack Mulkey have our only short track series for in the late model stock car on Monday nights, and it has been a absolute blast to run. So great to see an Oberstadt brother up there. Love both of those guys. But here we go. Coming to green. It'll be a green-white checkered attempt number 1 here at Kansas. Green flag flies here. Oh, not yet. Sorry, I'm ahead of myself. There we go. Green flag flies. Noah Belleville gets a good start as he is the race leader. 12 of Cody Pennell trying to make his way on the outside. We'll see. Hopefully everybody keeps it straight here as we come. We'll be coming to 1 to go if we can make it there. Miles Nelson gets a really good start. I mean, got ahead of Noah Belleville somehow. As we'll be coming to the white flag here. No longer sponsored by Scan Faction Apparel. We're going to drop that after this week. So the 00 of Miles Nelson in the lead, but the 3 of Noah Belleville trying his best, and the 12 is blocking everything he can to stay in that 3rd place. The 00 going to the inside, the 3 of Noah Belleville on the outside, coming to the checkered flag. The 00 of Miles Nelson. He's going to have a battle with the 3. They're wrecking behind him, but the 00 of Miles Nelson wins this race. Noah Belleville in second. Cody Pennell comes home in third in that number 12 machine. Take a look here what happened there. Coming to the line. Not sure exactly what happened. Oh, the 45 of Patrick Allen Jr. And it wasn't just him. It was some more activity in front of the 45, but the 45 definitely got involved in that. The 54 was able to make it. Looks like the 45 hit the 22. Yeah, the 45 just did not see the 22 around him. Right along with the 22 of Mark Delia. Here you see coming out of 4, the 45's on the inside, and then just doors them. I mean, typical Patrick Allen stuff. So the 1 of Tracy Pinnell makes it through. There's a 54 wrecking after the checkered flag's flown. Let's go to the 17 here of Michael Joy. Looked like something happened there. Yeah, the 60 went low. 17 was in the middle here, and looked like he had a good run, but yeah, just clipped the wall and got the 32, and then unfortunately got the 28 as well. So very, very unfortunate, but good win to the 00 of Miles Nelson. So there you see it, your top 10. Um, good race again for Tracy Pinnell coming home in 12th. John Smill, good race for him in 11th as well. But Miles Nelson in first, Noah Belleville second, Cody Pinnell third, Edward Marshall in fourth, Jacob Oliver fifth, Briley Wright sixth, Patrick Oberstadt seventh, Austin Mongold in eighth, and Zach McBride in ninth, and Alyssa Sharp in 10th place. Stay tuned. We will have your top 3 interviews here in just a moment. So it'll be Miles Nelson, Noah Belleville, Cody Pinnell up here in the booth with myself here in just a moment. So stay tuned. We'll have your top 3 interviews here momentarily. All right, we have our top 3 interviews here. We're going to start with our 3rd place finisher. That is My Blood and Kin. We can't bring him up here. Cody Pinnell, this is Ryan Pinnell in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Hey, man, you came home 3rd in that presidential racing number 12. I loved seeing that thing out there up against the wall and battling, but just fell a little bit short. Tell us about your race and what you were seeing out there.
Yeah, I don't think I quite had enough to get up there and battle with Noah or Miles. But what I saw there at the end, I don't think it really mattered if I did, because if I got up there, Miles would have just booted me out of the way anyways. So yeah, it's kind of sad how some people think they have to race week in and week out. There's just no respect. So yeah, tonight was pretty eventful for the 12 car. I wish that we could have finished about 2 better, but I think I came from the back 2 or 3 times. Just made a couple mistakes getting in the wall and stuff like that. But still, kind of pleased with third, being on the podium tonight, and hopefully we'll do a couple spots better next week.
Absolutely. Hopefully you can be in that 12 car again. You do it way more justice than I do. You have better luck than I do. So hopefully we'll see you next week. But floor's all yours. If you have any shout outs to sponsors or friends and family, floor's yours.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you for broadcasting these races. Obviously, that's a huge part of what we do. It takes a lot of time, so appreciate you doing that, and you for letting me drive the car for presidential racing because it's always fun. Um, and everybody at Sideswipe and ARCS, it's just a mostly a good group of guys I race with every week.
Absolutely, yeah. We definitely have some dumbasses, but you know, it is what it is. So,
It is what it is.
yep, good to see you in that 12 car, man. Hope to see you in that thing a little bit more here on Friday night. And shout out to your dad, man. I mean, he came home 12th. He was
Yeah,
battling, and
yeah. The old man knocked the rust off tonight,
yeah,
so
he
maybe
did.
we'll see him some more too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we'll be off next week. Obviously, the ARCS third corporate event will happen next week at Darlington, so we won't have any racing next week. But hopefully, we'll see Tracy back in that number one in 2 weeks, and it was fun to watch him and you battle together. I mean, obviously, us
Yes,
being
sir.
kin, it's always fun to watch my kin folk up there battling. So, good job, Cody, and hopefully we'll see you in 2 weeks on Friday night.
All right, see you, buddy.
See you, man. All right. Well, that was our third place finisher, Cody Pinnell. Now we're gonna bring in second place finisher, Noah Belleville, and actually accidentally rearranged the chats here. I didn't mean to do that, but here we are. Noah Belleville. This is Ryan Pinnell in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
Man, hell of a race. I knew you were going to be fast. Anytime we put you at a track where the high side is dominant, I know you're going to be fast, but just didn't quite have enough there for Miles Nelson. Just tell us about your race and what you needed to try and get Miles there at the finish.
Well, I could have got Miles Nelson, but Miles Nelson is Miles Nelson, and he just doored me. He didn't even try to make the corner, or well, he just drove straight. And Cody agreed with me. I mean, dude couldn't drive a freaking shopping cart at Walmart without running into something. I swear. I mean, nobody likes him. I don't like him. I raced him clean all night, and he he just doored me. So, whatever. I mean, he hit me hard enough to where I could see damage from my cockpit, and after that, the car wouldn't turn, and I couldn't get him back. But whatever, I ain't racing him clean anymore, and that's that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, hey, got to do what you got to do. I mean, I feel you. I mean, I've been in your situation before, and luckily I have not had to race against anyone like that. But yeah, you and Cody have both showed your frustration, and trust me, we saw it on the broadcast as well. So, uh,
Man,
some people like to win at all costs, and some people like to win, um, you know, on their own accord. So, shout out to you, buddy. I mean, you ran one hell of a race. You ran a clean race, and I know it stings not to get that win, but still finish second. Good job to you. I know you're frustrated. I'm trust me. I've been in your shoes before. But good race, and hey, like you said, race him how he races you, and go out there and whoop his ass.
yeah. Thanks for broadcasting, Ryan, and keep a lookout next week because it's gonna get interesting.
Absolutely, buddy. Well, I'll give you the floor if you got. I know you have no sponsors. You tell me that every week, but any friends and family, maybe your grandma's watching tonight. I don't know, but the floor is yours if you have anybody you want to shout out.
Yeah, my family's watching. My mom already called Nelson a dick, so that's nice. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna head out of here. I'm ready to get out of this.
I hear you, buddy. Well, hopefully we'll talk to you in 2 weeks. We're off next week for the ARCS corporate trip, but
All right, yeah.
I'll definitely be zoomed in on that number 3 car in 2 weeks.
Yep, you boys have fun at Darlington.
All right, see you, buddy.
Yep.
See ya. All right, that was our second place finisher, Noah Belleville obviously showing his frustration uh, here at Kansas. But now we'll bring in Miles Nelson, our race winner. Miles Nelson, this is Ryan Pennell in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, good race, and you come home P1. That 00 was fast all night. Tell us about your race and those last few laps in order to get that win.
I mean, not much happened to be honest. It's a whole bunch of saving tires, just kind of running mid pack, and then got up there and just kind of drove past them. So that's about it.
Absolutely. Well, good win, and it was definitely a fun race. We had a few cautions, but nothing over the top. But I'll kind of throw it to you, and if you have any sponsors or friends and family you want to shout out, the floor is all yours.
Gonna want to shout out, but haters gonna hate.
Absolutely. So, well, good job, and we will be off next week for our ARCS corporate trip, but hopefully we'll talk to you in 2 weeks.
All right, thank you.
I see you. There you go, race winner Miles Nelson. Haters gonna hate. So, at the end of the day, I have been in Cody and Noah Belleville's shoes before, and it is very frustrating to be raced aggressively. But you're racing for a win, so it's tough. I mean, it is. It's a tough place to put your place in, to put yourself in. I mean, if you're trying to get a win, and again, it's just that's a tough situation. I mean, me personally, I'm a very clean race car driver. You can ask anybody in ARCS. I don't run anyone over. I don't, you know, I try and stay clean as possible. But after a couple of incidents, it does change your thinking and make you want to kind of drive a little more aggressively. But I will say that you definitely are not going to make friends that way. So we'll definitely stay tuned. I mean, obviously next Friday, the ARCS corporate trip at Darlington. So we will not be live next Friday nor next Saturday. We will be live tomorrow night for the grassroots late model stock cars, but that next week we will be off Friday and Saturday. No ARCS racing at all. No Thursday Night Thunder, no ARCS Ignition, no SNS, and no A Squared. So it's gonna be a slow weekend next week. So y'all make sure you tune in to the Darlington race. But that's gonna about do it for us here tonight. Again, can't say enough about that 12 car of Cody Pennell. Again, I'm biased, but it's good to see that 12 car on the podium. Noah Belleville did a hell of a job. He was a very, very mature and respectful in his interview, even though you could tell he was definitely very, very frustrated. So that's going to pretty much do it for us here tonight. And again, we'll be live Saturday night for the Grassroots Late Model Stock Car Series. And then hopefully Sunday, if I don't have anything going on, hopefully I'll be able to stream my flight from Georgia to Kansas. It's gonna be a long little flight there, but I'm gonna get our presidential racing drivers from Georgia to Kansas over there. So hope y'all tune in for that as well. It's been a lot of fun. I enjoy streaming Flight Simulator for everybody. So that's gonna do it here for us tonight. Miles Nelson, your race winner. Noah Belleville comes home in second. Cody Pennell in third. And until I see y'all the next time, make sure you stay on that loud pedal.